He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole
Now
for a
batting,
single.
the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe. Line towards center field. Pilar is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired, but not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We'll head to the second inning. Here in St. Pete, it's the Rays 12, the Jays nothing. Here's Randall Grichuk. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and he fouls this one off. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Adames has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 12, the Blue Jays 2. Settling in now, Guillermo Heredia. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Heredia is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Line towards center field. Pilar's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 11.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pilar. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Go down. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Joey Wendell stands in as he looks at a called strike. Line towards center field.